YouTube, Google Plus. Saturn Crown Prince guy is back. All right. All right. So I've been really buckling down a little bit here and really trying to address some issues that I feel are, beyond important. I mean, these are number one issues. Okay. I don't know. This might be a two-part teaching. We'll see. It's probably going to be two parts. It's kind of long. And don't forget, we still got to go through, finish contemplation and laments. I only started that. There's probably going to be two more parts of that too, as well. It's good teaching, man. I don't know if you guys read my teaching on contemplation and lament. That shit was official, man. It was official. It was really official, DOTs and watchers. I believe that, this shit was serious, man. I was writing it, I was like, wow, is this really coming out of me? But yeah, it did. My words, man. Not really my words because there's no I am team, It's spirit talk. All right, whatever. Okay, boom. Okay. Everybody, the watchers who are observing what's going on, we're all becoming aware of the clone situation. Okay, now I was already aware of the clone situation. I already made videos years ago about clone conspiracy and all that. Okay, but I don't need to. You're not supposed to go around saying I told you so. I told you so. Like I'm smart and all that. Okay, yeah, I do that, but we're not supposed to do that. Okay, you're not supposed to do that. That's ungracious, fucking arrogant, whatever the fuck it is. Okay, now. Of course, we want. Of course, we want. Recognition and support and respect. That's fine. Okay, we don't need people like worship us. Oh, you're the prophet because you figured out the truth. No. We don't need all this shit, man. Remember the three attributes of righteous testimony. Three, yeah, four. Okay, I'm doing good. Three attributes of righteous testimony. Grace or humility, grace and tolerance, or grace, humility, and tolerance. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, so clone problem. Okay, now I don't know if y'all saw the video. I don't know if y'all saw the video about what do you call it? The clones and old Queen Latifah, new Queen Latifah, old John Travolta, new John Travolta, old Matthew McConaughey when he was a Civil War soldier, and now he's fucking new one. Who else they have? A couple of people I didn't know who they were. Nicolas Cage, old Nicolas Cage, new Nicolas Cage. Who else they have? Oh, who's the guy? Die Hard, Mel Gibson. Was it Mel Gibson? No, it's not Mel Gibson. It was what's that dude? Willis, Bruce Willis. Old Bruce Willis, new Bruce Willis. Okay, so what does that mean now that that these motherfuckers were alive back in the 1800s and now they look the same? What is the implications of this? What are the implications of this? Deal with these watchers. That means that people were alive back then, so they've probably been alive all along. But we also know that there's different kinds of clones. There's synthetic. There's there's kind you grow in a giant vat of solution. They got androids that are probably like, they look human, but they probably got wires in them and shit. And then they got reptoids where the people, they put that boar worm in their eye and fuck them all up. And then the reptilian fucking presence takes over the person and You know, I don't know. I don't know what happens to the person's spirit. Like, okay, I believe these people are in bondage, my children. Okay, I told you they got. I believe there's dimension 10 where that's where they fucking torment motherfuckers. That's the bad place where you warned about. You don't want to go there. That's the place. That's not our place. That's not a fourth dimension. Well, we actually could be in the fourth dimension, and there could be no Lucifer. Just me, but I met a guy and he looked. You know, I'm pretty sure not Lucifer's real. But what's real? If you're a part of a three-form deity, then you're all parts of a part of the whole, and you can be woman, you can be man, you whatever, you know. But that's not. We don't go about it the way they go about it. You know, they go about it with their machines and their great monkey monster allies, their Kabbalah, Jew filth, hocus pocus, whatever they do. What do you mean? Whatever they do, everything they do, every way they can mind fuck us. That's what they do. Anyway, I'm getting way the fuck off the. Okay, I'm trying to stay on. Okay, clones. Okay, so we know the different kinds of clones. We know that. I mean, I don't. You know, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, watching devotees. I think we need to prepare ourselves. You know, to wrap our minds around the fact that, you know, what if half the population of Earth has fucking been consumed and their spirits are in bondage and now they're fucking clones, like zombie clones, like the people at the Grammy, zombies, and they're not men, they're not women, they're half and half, or they're men dressed up like women. I'm telling you, my children, anybody who looks at the Grammys and they look at the dresses with a split and a big fat ass giant meaty man legs sticking out, those are not woman legs, man. And the big giant feet, you could tell, shoulders. Come on, guys, come on. You know that's probably where that myth of Amazon women came from. Amazon women, you know, that's a real myth. That's a real like legend story that there's big giant real powerful women, you know, and this maybe it's something to do with that. I don't know. Okay, so I'm throwing this shit out to the floor, you know. We're supposed to be collaborating. Nobody talks to me, you know. Why are you people so scared to talk? No one talks to me. I mean, don't be scared, man. You guys are on the right side. Believe me, I know who's the fucking. Okay, I'm not me, you know. I'm not only me, but I'm saying all you watchers out there. I don't mean to point to, but all watchers out there in devotees, we've been doing this shit for a while. I believe all of us know exactly who the controlled opposition is by now. But we still watch it because we have to keep up on their agenda, you know. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer, you know. You know, there's a lot to be said for that. There's a lot to be said for that. Watchers and devotees, you know. For real. So I was given some real insight into this, what exactly is going on here. Okay, so let me read a little shit I wrote. Okay, Grand Illusion. Listen, we have to prepare ourselves to wrap our minds around the fact if all these people have been replaced by clones. All the politicians have been replaced. All the entertainers have been replaced. All high elite people already, you know, been replaced. And I believe that some did escape Earth, yeah. But I also believe that some of them were double crossed. Some of them got fucking double crossed, you know. That's why I said, why would you want to? How could you fucking trust in a great monkey monster, man? I mean, you know, the ones that the ones that are in our coalition, or you could say inclusion with us. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it sounds like a submersive term, but it's not really. Collusion, yeah. Whatever, you're in collusion, you're encompassed within that coalition. It's the same shit, man, really. It's not. I know one sounds worse than the other, but it's really not. Okay, so see, that's our systems. That's our belief systems. You know, influence our contemplation. All right, don't think. You can contemplate and you believe. You know, but in order to believe, you have to contemplate first. Okay, Okay, I know I'm talking fast, everybody, but time's running out. What if this shit is actually? What if the people come out and say, okay, yeah, the whole world's been replaced with clones. You all died in nuclear war. And we consumed every last one of your souls. I said that a year ago. I said something like that came to me as a possibility. I'm going to explain why. Okay, boom. If all politicians, police, military, state, and governmental agencies, entertainers, and extremely wealthy people have all been murdered and replaced with clones, what would be the result of the populace becoming aware of this? If the populace believed that when they voted, they were voting for a human being, and these monsters turned out to be clones, they would immediately need to be removed from office, as this is false representation. Would the populace demand that this issue be addressed, or would they not? Okay? So, Mr. Wonderful Counselor Bada, Prince guy, gets up there, and Obama's over there and says, Mr. Obama, or no, let's say to the audience, I say, audience, okay, Obama's over there, audience over there. Audience, did you vote for a human being, or did you vote for a clone? Oh, we voted for a human being. Oh, you did? Okay. Sir, are you a human being or are you clone? And then test him with the clone test, and then he's a clone. Well, then you're not fit to stay in office. You gotta get out. Get out. And if they've all been replaced with clones, then guess what? You're all fired. Roadmap. See you later. And I don't think it's one person in the whole country that would fucking, it's not really a country corporation, but one person in the whole corporation that would argue with that. Hey, Wonderful Counselor, don't call me that for nothing. Okay, don't call me Bada Bada for nothing. My name in the street is Bada Bada. It means taking care of business. That means I got to live up to that reputation. Sometimes I don't, but we all fall short. But I think I'm doing a sufficient job now. I think I've done well. I'm pleased with myself. I'm not worthy to carry pride yet. Okay, you gotta finish your ascension process. When you reach a certain amount of spiritual perfection, or a sufficient amount of your ascension process, then you're worthy to carry pride, righteous pride. Okay. Why do you think they call Lucifer the demon of pride? Any occult person should know that. Okay, so, boom, made my point. Case closed there. Okay, so now, okay, so if all these people are found to be clones and they're not human beings, hold on, I gotta turn on the heat. It's too cold in here. Okay. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. I got some lemonade. I'm not gonna walk into that one. Well, I don't care. Who cares? I'm gonna tell you guys a joke, and Illuminati secret. Okay, listen. When you see, I learned a lot of secret shit, guys. A lot of, it means nothing to us. I mean, but these people, their whole life is about pleasure and just whatever, man. I'm not perfect, man. I don't got, I'm not I have the authority to judge, but no, I'm not supposed to be judging. I'm supposed to be testifying. That's my motto, and I think it's a good motto. Everybody knows AC/DC, great AC/DC, Brian Johnson, and Angus Young and his brother. So what did he say? What did I say? It says, shoot the thrill, play the kill. Too many women, too many thrills. Okay, so I fixed it. I put my own spin on it. I said, shoot the thrill, play the kill, and let the Punisher sort them out. And that's basically what I was supposed to do. I'm the savior. I'm here to save everybody. I know you guys think You know, I've already been confirmed. You know, you guys think you're so fucking smart and so fucking, oh, I'm so smart, I'm so great. Then fucking invoke the 11th spirit and ask him, is he really the person he says he is? And you're going to say, yup. Matter of fact, you could probably invoke any one of the 72 spirits. And they're all going to tell you the same thing, but it's not really 72 spirits. You know, that's a good learning curve for initiates. You got, if you were my student, I say, well, I want you to go through every one of the 72 spirits and tell me which ones correlate to the other one. Some of them are the same spirit, okay? But yes and no too. Some are the same spirit that was incarnated in female form, so the people, through the time, you ended up with different testimony. You go look up a spirit and you get testimony over here that the person said that was a male spirit, and then over here the person said no, that was a female spirit. There is no male or female. Okay, we're not male or female. We just are. Okay, the people came along and like, yeah, how can we fuck them up real good? I know. Let's make one with a dick and one with a hole, and then they'll chase each other around trying to put the dick in the hole, and then they'll forget who the fuck they are and where the fuck they are, and then we can just fucking feed off them like leeches, yeah. And then every 70 years we'll create a new race of scum to fucking facilitate our agenda. Okay, forget it. Let me get back to business here. All right. I think I need a, oh, I didn't tell you a joke about the lemons. So anyways, you see, I try to teach you, end up in La La Land. Anyways, I thought it's kind of, not like I get excited because I learned their fucking little secrets and shit like that. I'm not interested. I don't have time for details. I don't have the pay. I don't have that. I'm not in that. I don't have that stability. I noticed too. The more stability we have in our life. Now I'm talking about righteous stability, not like, like I believe that I need that and I'm not gonna feel right unless I had that item or whatever. No, that's not stability that we're looking for, but meager, shelter, food, and clothing, just the bare necessities. You know you're not gonna freeze to death. You're not gonna be out in a rainstorm getting, pneumonia or whatever. And hold on, I gotta turn this up a little. This heater isn't not really working too good. Put on high maybe. Okay, so, geez, I don't know how long this is, but okay. So you go to the salon. You see the picture of the two lemons, or a rose. Same shit. Rose, lemons. They got the picture in there. What do you think? They just decided they're gonna put a fucking picture of lemons in their window just for fucking just for ha-has? And every fucking Chinese salon got that motherfucker? None of you people ever thought, geez, that's kind of strange? A giant picture of fucking lemons? I always thought it was fucking strange. I didn't know what the fuck it was, but I found out though what the fuck that shit is. I found that shit out. There's sex everywhere. Everything is sex. You go to the grocery store and you see the checkout girl like walking around like freelancing, just all, bouncing around and checking whatever the fuck she's doing. And she got an upside down name tag. Guess what? She's the madam. There's sex there. How do you get the sex? You go and you say, you got any fruit in the back? And they know. Well, but they change these phrases. They change them, So that's an old one, So they probably already changed that shit by now. So if you walked in there and said that, I don't know, they might whatever, but yeah, man. They do it at grocery stores. They do it all kinds of places, man. There's it's sex. You gotta pay. But, it's only for elite people, like, gang stalking people or whatever. Yeah. Sex everywhere. That's why you see it in all the fucking Disney productions, sex, it's everywhere. But we're poor indentured slaves, and we don't know that, you know. Plus, we don't have the money to just fucking throw around. You know, these people got money, man. That's their whole. That's what they worship, money, really. You know, I say we worship an owl in the woods or some shit, Marduk, whatever. I wrote an invocation to Marduk, matter of fact. Yeah. So me and him should be cool. But I also believe that. I don't know. That's a long story. I'm not even getting into that. Okay, forget it. Okay, so let me get back to work here. Let me get. Okay, so. All right. Who would enforce the change in regime? You know. Okay, so if all these people are discovered to be clones, then who's going to enforce that they get the fuck out of there? You know. I nominate Trump. You know, he had the show "You're Fired." You know, so he's the professional firer guy, as far as I'm concerned, and he's a good businessman. So you know, plus I you know. But we listen. No matter how good we think Trump is and how righteous he is and everything, okay, let's face facts. Okay, there's no fucking way the Illuminati is going to allow some guy to get that wealthy and to buy that much real estate and do all this and do all that unless he, you know, he did something along the way. Okay, whatever. I don't believe that. You know, his hands aren't dirty. He got some dirt on his hands or some. You know, that's how, but you know what? I don't give a fuck about that. You know. So what if they bring out some picture of them raping him or they hypnotized him and made him? That's what they do to people too, you guys. They hypnotize people and then they have them fuck a little kid and they take pictures. And the people, you know, if you show pictures of somebody doing, oh, this guy, he's a rapist, he's raping a little kid, but they don't know he's hypnotized. Just like the Pope got hypnotized. Didn't you guys see when he went up to the fucking the Orthodox guy and grabbed like this in his face? What do you think he was doing? He was hypnotizing him. Did you guys see the guy after? He was a zombie. He could barely sit down, like a robot. They're masters at master hypnosis. They're so fucking good at it. They get from across the room. Like they don't even gotta be near you. They'll be like, you're all done. You know, they could tell you walk off a cliff, go fucking shoot that nigga, whatever. You know. You know, why do you think people wake up in fucking jail covered in blood in a cell and not even remember what the fuck happened? They weren't drinking or not, but they don't remember. Why don't they remember? Because they're hypnotized. They just got set up and fucked over. You know, there's a lot of people in prison like that. I believe it's bullshit. All right, so you know, so I nominate Trump to be the fire guy. All right, boom. Don't forget, I'm the wonderful counselor, okay? And, you know, that's part of my gig. All right. Okay, sentient beings, sentinel, saint, sent, I-E-N-T. I don't know what the N-T is exactly, but I don't care. Okay, being, a being. What is a being? B, in, G. G, what does G stand for? G could stand for gamma ray. G could stand for octave or note or key. Okay, everything is sound, everything is vibration, everything. We exist in the heartbeat of a sine wave, you know, all this shit. It's part of our reality, you know. The more we become aware of our reality, that's ascension, my children. That's what we're doing right now. Not my children, I'm sorry. DOTs and watchers, because regular people they're not watching this. Okay. So I don't need to say children because you're not children. You come along. We've all come a long way. Okay, that's why I try to say we. I don't try to separate myself like I'm better or some shit like that. Okay, I mean I believe that I have some literal skills, so I know that it's all been safeguarded. That's why I told you guys everything, ladies and gentlemen, not guys, because a lot of ladies don't do work too. You know, and they're gonna be rewarded. You know, Lindy Oz, Kafka. They have no idea how they're going to be rewarded. As long as they're found to be righteous, don't forget these people that are trolls or whatever, shills, whatever you want to call them. These people, are whatever they are, and they're sense of empathy, compassion, and sense of right and wrong, moral character is gone. Okay, so that's why they can lie to us with a straight face. And that's why they can testify. Try to make it sound. You can't fool me. I mean, you can't fool me. But it's not easy. It's not easy to determine for most people. These guys are so slick and they're so convincing. And of course, everybody, we've all been programmed to believe in Jesus Christ and all this, and so we already got those systems, that we're trying to break free from. Breaking our chains. That's why I wrote "Breaking Our Chains" from on the Dokken song there. Okay, so being. Now, who's the bees? We are. Okay, we're the Monrovian bloodline. Okay, there's 11 bees, 2 bears, and a fleur-de-lis. I don't know what the fleur-de-lis. We must have had some some. The French must have been our allies at some point, or because I know that there's such a thing as called sorcerer's death. If you're any occult master, to know what I'm talking about. Okay. There's such a thing as soul clusters, where you reincarnate with the same people over and over and over. But this can happen in a righteous way. It doesn't necessarily mean that the soul has been consumed with dead. Green monkey monsters manipulated DNA and send them back. Whatever the fuck they do. I would like to know exactly what happens to people that get consumed by this machine, and then that's why Beatles wrote the Rubber Soul album. That was the first album. It's like, it's like, hello, we're rubber souls, but I don't think that people really caught on to that one. So many messages we missed. We all missed. I was just like everybody else. Listening to music, but not listening to the music. And then when Ronnie James Dio, he started to sink in, the mess. I'm like, wait a minute, where's this guy come up with this crazy stuff about dragons and all this? And then I came to the realization that all myth is rooted in some truth, half truth, Everything is half truth, but can't discount half truth because there's truth we found there. Okay, so being, that's being. Okay, boom. Human, there's another word. Human. Okay, I was Hugh the Great. Okay, we're Lord Tyrconnell. Human. Okay, now human. Now we're the Gentiles. We're Lord Tyrconnell. That's us. Okay. Well, there's other dynasties incorporated within us. I already told all that shit. Whatever. Okay, so. Okay, I explained all that. Okay, moving on. Already. Okay, if all true divine source remnant tribe Gentile bloodlines were revealed, and all hybrid bloodlines were specifically identified without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, that's another teaching there. What would be the result of this information reaching the people, the populace? Okay, so what I'm saying is, okay, so some guy came down and said, yeah, I'm an Earth emissary of the Valon, whatever, and we came down here to let y'all know, signify, exactly who is the Gentile bloodline and who are the hybrid bloodlines and hybrid races and when were they created and did they receive salvation in the past and return with us, and we brought them within, or, were they created since the last fall of man and whatever. I believe this will be made clear unto us. Okay. So what's going to be the result of that? What is the populace going to do about that, man? That's something that should be considered or contemplated upon. Okay, now, without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, this is it's got some wisdom there. Without a shadow of doubt. Without. Not loyal or connected to true divine source. We know that. Okay, you're without. You're not of my concern. Okay, but you are. I still concern myself with you. That's why I'm the arch. That's why I'm the sucker. I come down here and try to be the hero and save everybody and whatever. Okay. All right. A shadow, soul. A shadow is not a shade. We cast a shadow. We accept the shade. Okay. A shadow is not a shade. We cast a shadow. We accept the shade. A shadow is cast by our existence in many ways. It is cast by our concern for our neighbors, that are less fortunate than ourselves. It is cast by our efforts to spread the true message of salvation. It is cast by our efforts to wake the dead concerning the accurate accounting of current events and signify what is enemy propaganda and what is official. A shade is manipulation of frequency. It is a facade and an egocentric, mindless, synthetic lie. And let me also say something else. Okay, that's about it. Wait, more. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's part one. Okay, part one. Part one of I'm gonna say Clone Conspiracy Part 3 because I already made from 2 parts and it's all about clones, whatever. Yeah. All right. So that's the part 1 there. Okay. So everybody bring what you find out to the table, and of course, send me some messages if you come up with any more wisdom. I mean, you guys. I hope you guys checked out that video there with showed the old clones and the new clones, and I mean that's undeniable evidence. I mean, well, what more evidence do you want, man? You could tell those photos. Those photos look real official to me, man. But don't forget, apparently these people have the ability to go back and forth in time. They could have went back, made a picture, and brought the shit back, whatever the hell they did. We gotta take all that into consideration. All right, y'all. Part 1. Solid love. We are the brave and true. United we stand. Peace out.